All right, people. Here I am outside of Thompson's Falls on the 200 in Montana. Spent the night up there in Troy. Went to the home bar, got a good hamburger and such. Haven't done much talking out here on the road lately, but hey, I'm filming a lot of stuff and I'm doing the run. You ask what the run is? The run is from my place to Troy, Montana, down to Missoula, down Lolo Pass, and then work my way home. Fishing, of course. I've seen a lot of great spots around here to go fishing. Oh, and here's another spot right down here. Anyway, this is Miyagi here saying, hang in there. This is a real delicacy. I caught this. This is spam fish. Since I didn't catch anything else, we're having spam. And some hash browns. But this is a really nice little spot alongside the river on Lolo Pass. Must be some sort of staging area, I guess. There's the tents all set up. Old Felix, the old Harley dual sport, is right there. And then we have this whole area to ourselves. And the river is just right over there. But the dang fleas, not fleas, but flies, are terrible around here. I sprayed myself, hopefully that'll get rid of some of them. Oh, this is nice too. It comes with an outhouse right over there. Sweet, I don't have to dig a hole. Well, so far it's been a pretty good trip. I'm glad I got a room last night because in Troy, it rained, so it would have probably been a miserable morning to get going this morning. But now that I'm down the road a piece, it's pretty good. I got in some really great riding. I left Troy, hit the 56, which takes you down to the 200, and then the 200 runs into the 93, which runs all the way down so where you can cut off and go on the 12 here and ride it out. So I'm not real sure where I'm going tomorrow. I know I'm going to make it back into Washington State, but from there I'm not real sure what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can get some fishing in. I was trying fishing here on the river, and I was told after I was out there with my spinning rod that this is fly fishing only right here. So I almost got in trouble for that, but I didn't. The guy was nice enough to say, well, you know, just put her away. So I did. And that's where I ended up having spam for dinner. Now they said we could have a little fire if it was in a contained ring of sorts, and all we have here is a rock deal, and I'm not real sure if that's legal or not. So I broke out my firebox stove, and I don't need a big flame, and it's putting out some nice heat. The sun's gone down, which is kind of nice. And if you look in the back here, you'll see a bunch of laundry. Well, I fell in the river down there doing dishes. God. If I could do anything stupid, that was it. So there it was. I fell in the river. Didn't get all the way in, but enough to get a little bit wet. So we'll see where I go tomorrow. And right now, this is camp. I'm just going to sit around, enjoy the fire. Not a big one. Don't really need a big one, but like I said, yeah. And what's nice with these fire boxes, you can burn this. You don't have to pack big logs. You can just go around and pick up all these little limbs and such. So, and I've cooked steaks and everything on this thing before, so it's pretty good. It's pretty. If you're thinking about getting a stove that's universal, you can get the gas unit that goes in it. Or you can use alcohol in there, or you can use those little pellet things, or the little contained fuel canisters, or you can build a fire in it. And I think this one, I'm not for sure. You might be able to use pellets in it, but it works fine. I'm really happy with it. You know, this is a great little fireplace to take on the road that packs on the bike. So, anyway, so I guess we'll talk to you later. I may do some tent talk. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm going to figure out where I'm going. I'm going to grab my map and sit down and figure it out. So we'll talk to you later. Okay, it's cold. I'm tucked away in my sleeping bag and my hoodie and a shirt. And it was nice around the fire out there with that little firebox stove. But I burned up all the little all the little wood that I had collected. And it did quite a nice job. It kept me warm out there. But it's time to go to bed, and kind of got an idea where I'm headed tomorrow. Kind of work my way up to Hunters. It's on the Lake Roosevelt area, headed to Kettle Falls. You got to go through Davenport and up that way. So it ought to be kind of a different ride. I haven't been up that way in years, so I thought, you know, I'm kind of like to go that way, and then I'll come back over 20 and have a little bit more fun. And hopefully I'll go by, I think, Rock Lake, and that's on the 23 headed into, what is it, one of those little towns. I'm trying to think of the name, Sprague. Heading into there, and it's a little lake I want to try out. I saw that somebody had caught a huge brown trout out of there once, so I don't have my fly pole with me, but I do have my caster, and so I could try that out there. And I know it's not catch and release. And if I do catch something, I may just stay there and camp and have fish tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to get some sleep here and see you guys in the morning. Hey people, this is Miyagi on Blewett Pass, having fun with the U-Haul trailer and my bike in the back. Yeah, I had a slight problem yesterday. For some reason the motor locked up. It was sitting there idling and it just quit, and then nothing. So 3 hours of dinking around, I still didn't figure out what was wrong with it. I thought it was the transmission at first, the kickstart stuff, but it wasn't. And then I moved on to a few other items, pulled the side cover off, the belt cover, and tried to turn the motor over, and it wouldn't turn over. But the kindness of a few people stopping by trying to help me and whatever, and one gentleman, Mark, came by and got me going and got me into Moscow so I could get, with the bike in the back of his truck, so I could get a U-Haul truck and trailer. So I'm on my way home. Dang it. So I found the culprit. A piece of the wrist pin keeper broke off, which made this little kitty because of the way it was shaped. And it also, I don't know if you can make it out in there, scarred the inside. But what this little piece did is it kind of got wedged down here in the bottom of the case, and the flywheel jammed up against it. So there was a couple of combination things going on here. Luckily it happened at an idle. So that's what a Shovelhead motor looks like, disassembled all over my bench. Okay, so I got to order some parts. Talk to you later. Well, I hope you liked this little episode of Travels by Bike, starring Felix the Shovelhead. And if there's any comments or questions, you can put them in the comment section below, or you can send them to my email at tmiyagi@hotmail.com. And if you've liked this episode, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget that ringy-dingy button for the next episode coming up. So this is Mr. Miyagi saying, be safe out there and hope to see you on the road with a running bike. Ciao.